Watch what you say, Cora. You're on the air, sweetie.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, no kidding. That's great. up.
Definitely gives a little bit of motivation. on, Maddie. Come on, you dribble.
No, don't dribble this way. Go get it, man. 22. That we're not going to yell at. Right?
Who are we?
Three is going in.
White. Blue.
Not that far.
Never be too sure.
Yep. True.
Broadcasting live from Wallace, Idaho, home of the Wallace Miners, this is Channel 3 Sports. Broadcasting live from Wallace, Idaho, home of the Wallace Miners. This is Channel 3 Sports.
Welcome to Kirby Crulet's Court, Miner fans. We're here in Miner Country, bringing you Channel 3 Sports. I'm Jared Young, alongside my new assistant here tonight, Carter Bailey, helping me on the mic.
Hey, thanks, Coach. I really appreciate you letting me come out and talk about the game tonight.
And I'm sure the girls will enjoy it tonight. We got a good one for you folks. Wallace Miners versus the Bonners Ferry Badgers. The Miners are 3-3 on the year, while the Badgers are 4-1. These two teams played about a week and a half ago. The Miners fell a little short in that one, 70-44. Played a really close first half, and it just kind of snuck away from the Miners. That one, Jaden House got kind of hurt in the second half. That hurt the Miners a little bit. But we look for a competitive matchup tonight. The Miners are ready, prepared to play well. We got a good game for you. So your starting lineups tonight for the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Number 11, Avery Baker, a freshman guard. Number 14, a freshman forward. I believe it's Aisha Abukari. And number 21, Holly Ansley, a senior guard. Number 23, Sierra Hill, your swing post player, a senior. And number 25, Emma Pinkerton, a senior guard for the Bonners Ferry Badgers. And for your Wallace Miners tonight, number 14, a 5'6" senior forward, Chloe Selke. Number 20, the sharpshooting Jaden House, a 5'6" junior guard. Number 21, the freshman, a 5'8" guard, Brittany Phillips. And number 23, Ellie Welch, a 5'6" junior guard. And to round out the starting lineup tonight, number 45, Brianna Burgum, a 5'8" senior forward. We got a good one for you tonight, folks. Stay tuned. Bring us your comments when you want to. We'll try to give you a shout-out on the air. We're going to cut down to our PA announcer down here and give you your national anthem, and we'll be back to call your game in just a minute.
Before tonight's starting lineups, we'll honor America. At this time, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Starting tonight for Bonners Ferry.
Just so you know, I'm pretty much going to copy.
Number 11, Avery Bear. Number 14, Asha Abubakari.
Really?
Number 21, Holly Ainsley.
They were playing Lewison?
Number 23, Sierra Hill. And number 25, 25, Emma Pinkerton.
Yeah,
The Badgers are coached by
Ferry
Wallace
was
and assisted by Ferry.
political families up there, so there's more support up there. I'm not sure
All right, Miner fans, here we go. Miners are in the white and red, and your Bonners Ferry Badgers are in the dark blue and white. Can't wait for this one tonight. Looks like is that Brittany Phillips is gonna tip it off tonight for the Miners, and she did win the initial tip, but it'll go to number 21. That's Holly Ansley, Holly Ansley with the first bucket of the ball game. Here's House now bringing it across the timeline. She's going to get trapped here by Bonners Ferry and ends up getting a steal. That's Emma Pinkerton gets the steal for the Badgers. Welch up top playing D. They get that ball inside. Abukari had it inside there for a moment. Now we got to learn these Badger names here to start the game, so it might be a little rough to go at the beginning, but we'll get it down for you. They get it into Abukari down low. She's going to shoot the little hook, and she's going to be off the mark. Put back is good from Holly Ansley. Nice rebound there, huh, Carter?
That's a great rebound. You know, Coach, I think this game's going to come down to who's more aggressive, who wants it more. You know, defense, offense, rebounding, that kind of thing.
And we're going to get a timeout already on the floor by Coach Farkas. She wants to make sure her team's on the same page right now. It's 4-0 Badgers to start this game. 1 minute in. We'll be back in a moment. All right, now out of the timeout, be Miner basketball. Ellie Welch with it now. She's going to set the offense for the Miners. Looks like a little 3-2 zone. And there goes.
That's a great take right there.
Good take by Phillips to the lane. She's going to get fouled on the play. Going to get the first 2 shots of the ball game. That's the first team foul on the Badgers tonight. Holly Ansley on that first foul, number 21. That's her first personal. And just off the back iron is Phillips on her first attempt. And second shot. We're live on this one. And she's up and good for the first point for the Miners. And the Miners are on the board. And bringing the ball up, that's Avery Baker. She's got the ball now. They get it inside to Ansley. Kick to the corner, and that's off the mark there from Sierra Hill. Here come the Miners. Jaden House with it now. Nice pass down the lane to Brittany Phillips. She's fouled again on the arm. Oh, no, they're going to call a travel.
That was pretty close, though. She has some good takes down there. Good, strong moves.
Yep, thought House might have had a chance to get that ball out a little sooner to Phillips right there, but. All right, here come the Badgers now. Miners in the 2-3 zone. They do get it inside to, that was Ansley loses the handle, stolen away by Welch. And here comes Welch. Jaden House going to get a good look at a three-pointer. She's off the front rim. Rebound,
Great
Burgum.
rebound by Brianna Burgum.
Off the mark again. Miners just can't find the bucket. And here goes Ansley. Nice little step aside move there by Ansley as she drops in the third bucket of the ball game for the Badgers. And the Badgers applying a little half-court press. Miners able to get it to Selke. And House will set the offense. A little different defensive look here from the Badgers, running that 32 defense. Get it into Burgum. Burgum takes it in the lane.
Good
Nice
take.
take.
Good finish right there.
That's Burgum's first bucket of the ball game. Brianna Burgum, number 45. And it's 6-3. Good ball game so far. Nice, lot of action.
You know, you could really see Bonners rotating the ball around, trying to get it into that post, trying to isolate them down there.
Yeah, they're trying to isolate Abukari down low.
You know, Bonners does a great job, though, when they get it to the post. If they collapse, she looks for this kick out to the three.
Yeah, and that was a good collapse on defense down by the Miners, but they're going to call them across the arm. The post brought that ball down low where you don't want to bring it, but we get a foul on the play. They're going to call that first foul on Welch. It's going to be the Miners' first team foul, Welch's first personal.
I love to see the aggressive defense, especially when it gets into that post where they all collapse and, you know, they're all hopping on the ball.
They did a great job collapsing that time. Inbound. They get it back into Abukari down low. They're really working the ball inside to her. She's off the mark. Good board by Selke. And the Miners able to secure that one, and they'll be back here on offense. And they get into Selke down low. Nice pass.
Great move. Just couldn't finish.
Off the front rim. Oh, and Selke's going to pick up a tough foul there, 90 feet from the bucket. Just that one kind of ran into her a little bit.
Yep.
A couple substitutes into the game now. Number 24, Kaylee Sumter is going to make her first appearance. And Holly Ansley comes back into the game. Baker gets it to Maya Blackmore. They get it inside. Nice kick out to Ansley. Ansley shoots again. She's off the mark. Rebound inside by Kaylee Sumter, and she's going to knock down the bucket. Under 5 minutes to play now. And we got a referee's timeout on the floor. Not sure. Oh, somebody's shoe came off, it looks like.
Maybe a rolled ankle or something like that.
I think she's all right. She somehow lost the shoe after that rebound and putback. And Bonners looks like they're going to keep this pressure on the Wallace guards. Nice shot
That's
there
a
by
great
Phillips.
shot.
Phillips is up to 3 points in the ball game now.
She has a great looking shot.
She doesn't, and she's only a freshman, so the Miners get 4 years with her playing on the varsity
Yep.
team. So that'll be a good deal for
That's
her and the
exciting.
Miners. Nice move inside by Abukari, but she's off the mark. House with the rebound. Miners doing a okay job now since that timeout, fighting off the pressure. Bonners Ferry reaching left and right for that basketball. And they're going to pick up a foul. You can't keep reaching like that.
Nope.
That'll be the second team foul on the Badgers.
You know, I think that's one way these Miners can fight off that kind of aggressive defense, is drawing these fouls in and kind of, you know, making them have to lay off instead of being able to just to have that aggressive defense all the time.
I agree with you. And that last foul is on Sierra Hill, her first of the ball game. Ellie Welch having a little trouble getting it in, and it ends up turnover to Sierra Hill with the steal. Here comes Ansley. Gets it to Pinkerton. Looking around back to Ansley. Bonners Ferry doing a good job. They make sure to set their offense every time. The Miners look good on defense down there. Everybody's got their hands up. And ball's going to squirt off the hands of Abukari. And that's going to be Miner basketball. Coach Farkas doing a great job of directing her players out there, making sure they get into the right press breaker. Miners very patient right now. Uh-oh. McKelvey gets into the trap, and it's stolen away. Here comes Pinkerton. Nice defense by Welch to knock that one away. And Welch ends up with the loose ball. Tries to get it ahead to Speck. Stolen away by Ansley. Ansley tries to go all the way, and she's going to get a foul. And they're going to get that one on Ellie Welch. I think that's her second foul here early in the ball game, so she's going to have to take a seat most likely here. And 2 shots for Ansley. And she's up and good on the first. And House is going to give a Welch a rest as she's got to sit with those 2 fouls. And we're going to get a timeout by Bonners Ferry. And it'll be a full timeout. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, so out of the timeout, Ansley's at the line. She has 1 free throw left. And the free throw's up, and it's going to be off the iron. Ball dances around into the hands of Phillips. Here she comes. Gets that ball to House. House takes 1 dribble, gets a good look at one, off the mark. Rebound to Ansley. She's attacking. Both teams are on the attack tonight. Badgers working the ball around, looking hard to get that ball inside Abakari. And there's a shot by Ansley. Ansley's off the back iron, tipped around. Back to Ansley, gets it. And House is going to come away with that one. Here come the Miners. She attacks down the left sideline. Nice little move by House. Just can't get the roll, but gets her own rebound. Speck's going to get a good look for 3 here. It's just a little bit long. And again, rebound comes out to House. Miners 2 offensive rebounds on this possession. That's going to be a deep 2 by Speck. She's off the mark again. And right to House on the backside board again. This time we're going to find the bucket. Nice job by the Miners.
That's a great way to see them work. Get three offensive boards right in a row. 3 great looks.
And it forces another timeout by Bonners Ferry. They're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. Here come the Miners. All right, out of that timeout, it's 9-7. Badgers over the Miners right now. Miners with a couple buckets to get back into this one. Layla Burmeister, number 25, into the ball game down in the center of that defense for the Miners right now as Burgum takes a quick break. Good defense by the Miners up top. Tip that ball around. Baker picks it up. Baker tries to force it into the high post. Nice kick out there. And the 3 is off the mark. Rebound Ansley, and she's going to get fouled hard there by Burmeister. And Ansley's going to go to the line for her second trip. That'll be Burmeister's first foul of the ball game and the 4th team foul here in the first quarter for the Miners. And she's off on the first free throw. Jonathan Phillips, nice shout out, says go Miners. Keep those comments coming, Miner fans, and we'll give you a shout out. I believe that's Brittany's namesake there. And the second free throw's up and good, making it 10-7 with $1:22 to go here in the first quarter. Phillips with it now. Skips it up ahead to Burmeister. Nice pass into Burgum. Nice pass to Speck. Good ball movement by the Miners. And going to draw a foul. So that'll send McKelvey Speck to the line, number 3. And she's going to get her first attempts at some free throw shots. The Miners look pretty good moving the ball right there, Carter.
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of their best looks is looking up the sideline first, trying to get it up and the ball moving, just so then they can't put that pressure on you, trying to get the ball to the hoop as quick as you can.
And Emma Pinkerton's going to come into the game now for the Badgers. And Speck's second attempt from the line. And just rims off the mark there. Rebound's going to go to, I think it's Maya Blackmore. If it's Mia, let me know. I'll just say Blackmore because I can say that one right. And 3 is off the mark. That was Pinkerton off from 3. House is with it. She's dribbling up the sideline. She's going to get it inside. Oh, off the leg of Burmeister. Nice look there by House, just unable to corral it.
Yeah, that's a great look. That's a great way for House, to be strong all the way on, defensive end, get the ball and move her way up the court.
Yeah, I think she needs to continue to look for those low post passes, even though that one slipped away a little bit. They get into the high post, kick out. Pinkerton again from deep, and she's off the mark. Hill with a nice rebound. She's going to go baseline, pass into the middle, and we're going to get a reach-in foul. And they're going to get that hold on McKelvey Speck. That's her first personal. 5th team for the Miners now. Ball's into Hill. They get inside. Kick out for 3 off the mark. Bounces around. That 3 was off the mark by Baker. And Burmeister's going to come away with it now. Good, strong full court defense here. Tough pass to House, but able to complete it. Speck gets it into Burgum. Good defense there by Ansley. So Burgum's working hard down low for the Miners there.
And it's great to see those guards actually looking into the post, trying to get down there, make some good, strong moves.
Yep. Forcing that defense to work on all portions of the floor.
Yep.
Into the game, number 10, Sadie Hill for the Badgers now. She makes her, I think, first appearance.
Right there. Get it out.
Got to get that ball in, and they dances around, and it's going to go right to Abakari. And that's how the first quarter's going to end. It's 10-7. Badgers right now up by 3 over the Miners. We got a ball game on our hands, folks. We're going to pause for the quarter, and we'll be back with second quarter action. And we're back, Miner fans, for the second quarter. 10-7 right now. Miners down 3. But they've been playing well as of late here in the second half of that first quarter. And Brittany Phillips with it now. A lot of pressure applied by the Badgers up top on the Wallace guards. Speck back to Phillips. And they're trying to look down low to get into the post. Ball stolen away there by Pinkerton. Nice job by Welch getting back.
Yep, great effort right there getting back on D.
And the Miners are going to need that all night. They're going to have to keep that effort level high no matter what to play with this bigger 3A school.
That's one thing that you see Ellie Welch always doing is playing great defense all the time. Always really aggressive, always in good position, always, doing the right thing.
She is. She's been playing well for the Miners here early in the season. I noticed she's wearing 2 matching shoes tonight, which is something we haven't seen out of her in a while.
Yeah,
maybe that's helping her.
Isn't it? Yeah.
She gets the steal right there up to Phillips. And Phillips goes hard. no foul called, and here come the Badgers back attacking the Miners. And up off the glass is Maya Blackmore. And she makes it 12-7. A lot of pressure. Miners really starting to struggle here, getting the ball across half court. And they do get this to Selke. And cross-court pass gets intercepted by Blackmore, and Blackmore up and off on the rebound. Selke with it. Full court pass there to Burgum. Speck slows down the offense.
Looks like we have Ellie Welch hurt down
Welch
on
is
the,
down.
on the offside here.
Ellie Welch slow to get up here after that last rebound. And she's gonna have to take a quick break. I think she'll be all right. I think she just took maybe an elbow, or there was a lot of contact down low.
Looked like she just got the wind knocked out of her or something like that.
I think we'll see her back soon. She's a tough girl, and we'll see her back soon. And that brought House back onto the floor. And Bonner's Ferry coach thinks he sees something that the refs need to know about. Nonetheless, it'll be Miner basketball here. Yeah, and we saw Ellie Welch kind of laughing down there on the bench, so I think she's going to be all right. Miners struggling to get the ball in here. House inbounding. And they do get it into Phillips. Number 4, Kara Loose into the game. And we're going to get a 2-shot foul. Nice job by Burgum earning 2 shots.
You know, it's going to be critical for these Miners to keep hitting these free throws to just, keep them up in the score, keep them in the game, keep them, putting points up on the board when, shots aren't falling. Yeah,
need to capitalize on these free throw opportunities. That last foul on Abakari, and that will be her first foul of the game. And number 25, Pinkerton, going to come back into the game as Villaluz takes a seat. And second shot attempt coming. And she's up and good on the second and making it 12-8. Miners still hanging around. Blackmore to Baker. Baker gets it to Pinkerton. Pinkerton's going to take a little short jumper, and she's going to bury it to make it 14-8. A lot of pressure applied by the Badger guards. And they force another steal. That's Ansley again, and Ansley's going to go coast to coast with it. And it's going to double the point total here. It's 16-8 now. Miners got to quit dribbling right into that trap. But nice defense there from Avery Baker. Knocks it out of bounds.
Coach, that's one thing that you always see these big schools doing is great defense. They're always up in your face. They're always, aggressive. They're always, making you panic. Or
again, I think that's the best way to go, especially guards. You want to speed guards up to really make things tough on them, especially when they're a shooter like House and Speck we have up there right now. And stolen away there. We get a jump ball actually, and that ball, the possession arrows with the Badgers. That was Blackmore earning the jump ball for the Badgers that time. Yeah, the Badgers are not making anything easy. Nice, Selke almost came away with a nice play there at the wing. Abakari gets it down low, off the mark, gets her own rebound, and she's up and good. 18-8 now, and that's gonna make Coach Farkas want to take another timeout. We're gonna get a 30-second timeout on the floor, and we'll be back in 30. And we're back out of the timeout. The Badgers are continuing to apply the full court press. They're able to get it in the middle this time. That always helps breaking the press when you can get that ball to the center of the court. Phillips with it. And she's going to take her shot in the middle of the lane. Tries to dump it off. Does to House. Phillips attacking the middle again. Kick out to Speck. Speck gets a good look at one. She's a little bit strong on the attempt. Here comes Blackmore. Or excuse me. House with the rebound. Oh, that was Hill bringing it up. I messed that name up. Burgum gets a good look in the middle of the lane. Just a little hard. Fight down low, and that's going to come out to Sierra Hill. And she slows things up. Badgers set the offense again. Working that middle with Abakari and Ansley. Hill gets it into Ansley. Ball's knocked away a little bit. And they get it in the hands of Baker, and she's off the mark. Nice job, Chloe Selke, running that rebound down. They get it up to Speck. To Burgum. Gets a good look there for Brittany Phillips. She's off the iron. Offensive rebound, Miners. House gets a look at one. And she buries
That's
one
a
home
great
for the
shot right
Miners.
there.
Miners needed that one.
Yes, they did.
Miners were getting a little stagnant there on offense, and House bails them out with a nice three-pointer.
You know, you can always count on Jaden House when she's in the game. You know, give those quick extra points that get you back in the game.
And that'll make it a 7-point game now. Abakari down low, hooks it in, banks off the board, and makes it 20-11 now. Phillips to House. Nice ball movement by the Miners to break the press that time. Phillips been getting a little more aggressive here in this second quarter of late. Speck off the iron. She's getting some good looks at some shots out there. We just got to get one of those babies to fall.
Yep, and I'm sure they will. You know, they always start to fall after a little while.
And Blackmore with it. Get it to Ansley now in the middle of the Baker. And they get it inside of Hill. And Hills finds nothing on the first attempt, but gets her own rebound. And that's another one. Those Miners got to stop those second chance points.
Yep, they got to get a body on somebody. You know, it's not good just to let them run through
Oh, and the
lane.
Miners throw it into the middle again. House able to get it back. No, Ansley. And it's going to finish off the hands of Ansley. And I'm not sure if the count's going to restart there or not. I believe they'll get a new 10-second count here.
Yeah, they should get a new 10-second count after the steal from Bonners.
Yep, and then there we get confirmation the 10 seconds does start over there. Into the game now, McKenna Merrick for the Miners, number 12. Well, it's getting a lot of pressure applied. Gets it to House. House trying to do a little razzle-dazzle, and a little too much body there from Blackmore, and she fouls House. That'll be the 5th team foul. A little too aggressive that time by the Badgers.
Yep. Although they're playing, good aggressive defense, even if they get a foul every now and then, it just gets in the Miners' head, That's one of the great things about, being able to play this kind of defense for long periods of time.
Yeah, they're not letting the Miners get settled into this game at all, especially from the guard positions. And House gets a nice look off the inbounds pass, and she's off the mark. But McKenna Merrick runs down the rebound. Well, it's trying to get that ball inside. Can't. Tipped around right into the hands of Hill. Unfortunate from the Miners. And
offensive foul. Oh.
Nice job by Welch to not quit on the play. Earns herself a player control foul.
Just another example of Ellie Welch always giving her best effort right there.
Reminds me of that right time, right place player on
Yep.
that boys team, maybe. All right, Welch with the ball now. Miners try to get it into Burmeister that time. She's fouled, and I think that's the 7th team foul, and that'll send Burmeister to the line and put the Miners in the bonus. And it is. We'll have a 1-and-1 here for Burmeister. Let's see if she can knock down the first to earn that second free throw. And she's off on the first, but Merrick working hard. And she makes a tough rebound for Blackmore as the ball's off the hands of Blackmore, back to the Miners. And Aisha Abakari back into the game. And they are able to get into house. Villaroos trying to steal it away. Oh, and they're going to get a double dribble. That was a nice move, I thought, that time by House.
That was a great move and finish right there by House.
But she gets the double dribble call. And Villaroos will now be bringing it up. This is Kara Villaroos, had it into Abakari. And she's good defense by the Miners, tipping that one out. So the Miners have been making it tough inside for the Badgers. Let's hope they can turn this one into a stop. It does Blackmore on 3, and that one was a nice block that time. Was that Welch on the block there?
You know, it was a mix of two Wallace players.
It was either Merrick or Welch right there with some nice defense. Miners turning up the pressure a little bit. Pinkerton with it. Oh, and they're going to get Howes with a reach-in foul. I thought she might have had all ball, but got a little bit of the hand. And that'll be the 6th team foul on the Miners. That's House's first foul of the ball game. A few substitutions into the game for the Badgers. And got a little confusion on the court now as the refs are going to discuss. We're under 2 minutes to play now. Again, it's 22-11. Badgers up 11 right now. And they're able to get it inside to Ansley. And Ansley.
Great little inbound plays by the Badgers.
Ansley. She's been on a scoring tear for the Badgers in this first half. Selke with it. Gets it to Burmeister.
Great
Nice
look down low.
Great passing by the Miners that time as Burmeister knocks down the bucket. And Miners looking for a defensive stop right now. Blackmore to Pinkerton. And down low, I think they got a 3-second call down low.
You know, I didn't see that one actually.
Yeah, I believe that was a 3-second call on the floor. And the Miners get the stop they needed. Miners swinging the ball around. Merrick with it to House. House, nice look at a three-pointer just off the front iron, but Burmeister there to clean it up. Gets another one, and she's going to be fouled down low. And she's going to earn the 1-and-1. Nice job by Burmeister with 2 offensive rebounds.
Yep, there's another chance for the Miners to show, you know, free throws can really make or break this game here.
And Burmeister eyes down the rim. And she's up and good and swishes the first free throw. The Miners at times, you think this game might run away from them, and then they storm right back. And just a little hard on the second. Fight for the rebound comes to Blackmore. Miners in good position on D. Baker able to get into the lane. She throws one up. Burmeister the rebound. Burmeister adds another one to her rebounding totals tonight. And they get it back inside. Ooh, Ansley, tough defense inside. And Ansley does tip it away from her. Ansley seems to be one of the top players for that Badgers team. And gets a little of the happy feet. And he'll turn that ball over to the Miners here with 38 seconds to go in the second quarter.
You know, that's one other thing that can keep these Miners in the game is little mistakes made by the Badgers.
Yep. Oh, get that ball back to House right away. They missed her, but Miners able to break the press. Ansley fighting hard. Selke gets a good look at one. And she swishes that one home. 24-16 now. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Oh, looks like the Badgers I thought they might hold for last shot. They're not gonna, and they attack. The Miners are gonna get another chance at points here before the end of the half. 5 seconds to go now. They get it up to Selke. Selke had time, but they're able to knock down the bucket. Nice play by the Miners to end the half. We've got a ball game, folks. It's 24-18. Miners with a couple buckets here in the final seconds. We got a ball game. We're gonna go to halftime real quick, and when we come back, we will give you some of the first half stats. Stay with us, Miner fans. All right, Miner fans. Not a bad first half out of both teams. It's 24-18. I'll give you a little bit of scoring for our first half. Chloe Selke for the Miners has 4 points. Jaden House, your leading scorer for the Miners right now with 5. Brittany Phillips added 3 points, as well as Ellie Welch also added 3. And Brianna Burgum also added a bucket. Not Ellie Welch. Layla Burmeister added 3 points for the Miners, and Burgum had 3, I believe, or she had a bucket. Oh, she did have 3. Sorry, my stats guy's helping me out here. Also, for the Bonners Ferry Badgers, I'd like to apologize. We wrote one of the names wrong on our roster here. Number 11 is Avery Bayer, so we apologize to the Bayer family out there. I did not know, and I'm glad somebody called in and helped us with that one, because we always want to say everybody's names right. And for the scoring for the Badgers, Blackmore with 2. Abukari does not have a bucket. Ansley with 16. Sierra Hill with 2. Sumter with 2. And Pinkerton with 2. So, a battle on our hands here from both teams. House with the ball now up top. She's going to cast off from deep. Can't find the range. Burgum fighting hard down low. And that ball's going to be tipped out of bounds and will be Badger basketball. So, the Miners unable to come up with a bucket on their first possession. We'll see how the Badgers do on their first take. Ansley with it. There's Blackmore. Bayer. Badgers working around. Ansley's going to cast off from 3, and she doesn't find anything. But Abukari's going to come with it. And that ball gets to Welch.
No, it was on a rope.
Welch attacking the lane. She is a lefty. Nice pass, just a little high off the hands of Phillips. And Ansley across the timeline with it now. There, gets it inside. And we're going to get a travel on the floor. Abukari with the travel and turn it over to the Miners. And Pinkerton will come onto the floor as Sierra Hill will take a seat. Badgers continue to apply the full court pressure.
Got a 10 handicap. Pretty good.
Miners working it around. And splits the defense, does Phillips. Back to House with a good open look at one. Oh, just off the iron. Burgum, and I think that's Ansley fighting for it, and Ansley comes away with it. Here comes Blackmore. Tipped away, and Phillips with the steal. And they're going to call her for the walk. That was a quick walk whistle, I think, but we do get a walk on the floor. And the Badgers will take the sideline out of bounds. Pinkerton, quick pass inside to Ansley. Ball, they do get that ball into Abukari, and she knocks down the bucket. 26-18. Miners got someone open in the middle, and they throw it too late. Pinkerton with it, almost a double dribble, but able to secure the basketball. Ansley gets a good look at one, almost falls over, but does get the bucket and the and one.
You know, Coach, that's one thing the Miners can't do is dribble straight into a trap zone, you know, right across half court, and give up that turnover to lead into a 2-point and one. You know?
Yep, they're taking the ball right into where you don't want to take it against that press. And I'll be forced a timeout on the floor. Coach Farkas is going to take a full timeout, and we'll be back in a moment. And we're back with the free throw. And Ansley will be shooting one free throw as she made the bucket. And she is good on the free throw. Finishes the three-point play. And that'll make it 29-18. And they're able to get it across the house. House kind of fumbled the ball a little bit, forced the travel.
You know, it's great to see the little fix come out, though, and the Miners looking up that sideline pass. You know, quick reversal sideline pass. That's the way you're going to beat this press.
And the Miners are going to stick with that 2-3 zone. Oh, they get it inside Abukari, and she's off the mark. She's had some good looks down low, just unable to finish. Blackmore's going to cast off from 3, and she's off the mark. House going to secure the rebound, and they're going to trap her. Nice heads-up play there by House.
That was a great, smart play.
Throws it right off the foot of a Badger to get out of the pressure. And number 12, Anna Bliss into the game now for the Badgers. And ball's tipped around there. Nice defense there by Pinkerton, making it tough for the Miners to get the ball in. Get to Selke to Welch. And nice pass into the middle. Phillips tries to get it down low. It's tipped, and it's going to stay with the Miners. So Miners still trying to work that ball inside, which I like to see. Welch able to get it into House. Back to the corner to Welch. She attacks the middle of the lane, shoots the runner. Unable to find the mark. Ball's tipped around. And Welch earns the ball right back. Good hustle by the Miners. Welch to Phillips. Miners swinging the ball around. Phillips thinks about one. Oh, I thought she might have walked, but doesn't. She ends up losing the ball into the hands of Pinkerton. And she'll slow it up. Ansley up top now. Pinkerton. Ansley. Bayer. Badger slowing this one down on this possession. And Ansley just says it's my turn to shoot, but does not find the bucket. That'll be Miner basketball. Number 3, McKelvey Speck, going to come into the game, gives Phillips a rest. And they're sticking in the 2-2-1 press. And they get it.
It's a great look middle right there.
Nice recovery by Pinkerton to stop the shot attempt there from House. Welch cross court to House. House with another good look.
Shot.
And off the mark, but nice rebound by Burmeister. Just off the mark, gets her own rebound again and buries it this time. 29-20. Miners aren't going anywhere in this one. They're fighting to stay in it. They're up top with it. Pinkerton. In the corner to Hill. Badgers really starting to slow things down. Nice hands by Welch to tip it away. Burmeister comes away with the basketball. Another poster hits the floor in the background.
I think that's the 6th one tonight.
Oh, ball tipped away there by Pinkerton. She comes away with the steal for the Badgers. Bayer's going to attack the hoop now. Off the bottom of the backboard. Miners able to recover after the steal. Speck with it now crossing the timeline. Tough pass there. House able to come down with it. Speck comes into a nice shot. Off the mark, gets her own rebound. She's fouled.
Great hustle play right there by McKelvey Speck.
Good job following her own shot. And she earns 2 shots from the line for her efforts. That foul's going to be on Bayer. That's going to be her 2nd foul of the ball game, 1st team. And off the front rim on the 1st. Brandon Burgum into the game. Maya Blackmore, Abukari in, as well as Sadie Hill coming in for the Badgers.
You know, we're going to see these free throws come back to play again in the second half. It's going to really either close the gap or widen the gap for the Badgers.
And expect on the mark on the second one. And it's an 8-point game now. Miners. 2-3 zone. Nice hands by Welch. Tips the way to Burmeister. The Miners force another turnover. Welch sets the offense. They get it to Burgum. Burgum attacks the hoop. Ooh, I thought there might have been a foul there, but all ball, they said, by Ansley. It's a nice defensive play. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. A full timeout taken by the by the Badgers that time. And we'll be back in a moment. And we're back out of the timeout here. Badgers with the basketball. Ansley with it. Attacks, kicks to Abakari. She attacks the lane hard. Off the mark, just short. Good defense inside by the Miners. Ball tipping around, going every which way. And Burmeister gets it back and earns a foul. Nice job by Burmeister fighting down low with the bigs of the Badgers. And Burmeister, only a sophomore for the Miners, fighting hard.
Stay in the middle, Jaden. Back to her.
Kennedy Gilmore, number 10, into the game for the Miners right now. She sees her first action tonight. House gets a good look at a three. Bottom of the net. Nice job, Jaden House. The sharpshooter knocks one down, making it a 5-point ball game. That's her second three of the game. Hopefully we see a few more out of her this half. Bayer casts one off, unable to bank it in. And Burmeister another rebound. So the Miners slowly but surely fighting their way back. Gilmore with it. Ooh, almost gets that pass. It does get taken away by Bayer. Tip to, well, they get it up to Blackmore now. She's going to attack with the left, off the mark. House, nice, strong rebound. Welch to Gilmore. Gilmore gets a good look at a three. He's just a little bit short on that attempt. And that's going to give the ball back to the Badgers. So I like the aggressiveness by Gilmore there, casting away. And be Badger basketball. And three in the corner there is good that time by Sierra Hill. It's 32-24 now. And here comes Gilmore. Nice pass inside to Burmeister, and she's fouled by Sierra Hill, and she's going to get 2 shots. So I'll have to say, my co-host here right now, Carter Bailey, in the house with us, and he is playing. It's his first time calling a basketball game, and I think he's doing a great job tonight.
Hey, thanks, Coach. I'm really enjoying, being able to watch the girls and being able to commentate for you guys.
And we appreciate you doing this ball game for us. And Burmeister off on the first. And Burmeister's second attempt now. And she's off the mark on the second. Welch fighting hard. Ansley rips it away. She's going to go all the way with this one. Gets it back. Tries the turnaround, unable to find the mark. House securing the rebound. And they get a reach-in foul. Oh, no, they call it tipped out of bounds there off the hands of, I think that was Pinkerton tipping it out. And the fans like you on here, Carter.
Well, I'm happy they're enjoying it, Coach.
Alyssa Lewis says, You're doing awesome. And great job. House with it up top now. Gilmore attacks the bucket. Nice pass there to Burmeister. Burmeister fouled again. Going to get Ansley on the foul that time.
You know, the Miners are always doing a great job going from, you know, that guard to the post, looking down to get those nice, strong moves down low.
And that foul's going to be on Holly Ansley. That's her third personal, fourth team. Burmeister, a little hard on the first attempt. She's got an interesting free throw strategy here. Most of the time you see players take a few dribbles, set themselves up. She just goes right for it.
Yep.
And she's a little short on the second attempt. Rebound to Blackmore. He's going to take it up the sideline, guarded by Welch. They get it inside of number 12. That's Bliss with the shot. She's off. And Ansley tries her luck, can't find it. Ooh, a couple offensive rebounds there by the Badgers, and they earn a foul. And that's going to be 2 shots for Anna Bliss. And they get that one on the arm there by Layla Burmeister. That'll be her second personal, second team foul for the Miners. And a little short on the first attempt. So both teams not shooting too lights out from the free throw line right now.
Nope. You know, if either team were to step up at the moment, it'd really change the pace of the game and how the outcome might be.
And she, just as you say it, she knocks down the second one. And it is 33-24 now. All right, Miner basketball again. Now they got 4 girls in the backcourt playing defense here are applying the pressure to the Miners, and they force a steal. Bliss gets the steal. Blackmore with it now. She sets things up. Bayer thinks about one, passes it up, gets it to Pinkerton. Pinkerton's off the mark, and that ball's going to squirt off the hands of a Badger, and it should be, and it is, Miner basketball.
We're seeing a different look come up from the Badgers, this full man press.
And the Miners need to have,
Brittany, go long, go long, go long.
are having a tough time getting it in right now. They do get it to Phillips, and she's going to get a chance to attack. And she does. Ooh, thought there was a lot of body there. They don't call it. And that's how the quarter's going to end. It's 33-24. Badgers on top of the Miners right now. Again, good ball game on our hands. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. All right, and we're going to here for the start of the fourth. Tight ball game. They've opened it up a little bit. It's a 9-point game at the moment, but it's been as close as, what?
4, I think
4
it was.
at one point. So this game could go either way here in the final 8 minutes. Pinkerton up top with it. She attacks in the lane. Gets it to Abakari. Nice job by Burgum down low. Forces the travel. And that will be ball to the Miners. So good start to this fourth quarter.
Yep, great start for the Miners. You know, it'll be interesting to see how Coach Farkas has addressed their press break to get this man press.
And they get it to House. House able to get it across the timeline. They're really trying to speed this Miner team up right now. Ooh, and yep, Phillips got a little confused of what she was going to do with the ball there. Ends up traveling. And the Badgers earn a turnover right back in their favor. So neither team with a great first possession, but lots to come here. Ansley with it now in the middle. Shoots the jumper from about 12 feet, can't make it. Abukari gets the rebound, gets the friendly roll, and bounces it in for the first bucket of the fourth quarter. Phillips now with it. Phillips attacking to the right. She's stopped, able to keep her pivot foot this time. Unable to get it to House as Pinkerton with a nice tough D. Here comes Ansley. She's going to cast off from 3, and she's going to find the bottom of the net on that one. Nice shot there by Ansley. House with it. Pinkerton. Gardner all the way up the floor. House tries to get that one into Burgum. We're going to get a foul. A little too much body. I think that one was on. They get that one on Pinkerton, actually. And that'll be Pinkerton's. Looks like her first foul of the ball game, 15. So the Miners, I think, need to stay aggressive here, try to get that 1-1.
Yep, they're gonna have to get a quick bucket here, at least just to get their momentum going back in the right direction.
Oh, scoring on each possession is going to be at a premium now here for the Miners as they get it stolen away again by Ansley. She's on the attack. Gets into the 3-on-1 situation. There's Blackmore with the left-handed layup, and she knocks one in. So the Badgers turning up the heat here to start the fourth. Selke with it. He's looking for one of her guards to come help her out. Instead, she's going to attack. Gets it to Burgum down low. Nice cut by House. Good job by Burgum finding House on the cut right there.
Yep, great looks inside.
And Pinkerton's going to pick up her second foul now. That's the 6th team on the Badgers. Should be a 2-shot foul. But it is, and House is up and good on the first attempt.
A quick few buckets, and the Miners could come right back into this game.
They go, the shooting of some of the guards on Wallace. They can get some open looks and get a couple to fall. They'll be right back in it. Ansley with it. She's going to attack baseline. And off on the jumper. Rebound Selke. House. He's going to set the offense now. Welch with it. And Coach Farkas gets a timeout there as Welch was in a little bit of trouble. Good job by the coach bailing him out right there that time. So we'll have a timeout on the floor, and we'll be right back. All right, now out of the timeouts, it'll be Miner basketball. We appreciate you guys out there on the comment page. Again, Carter, they say you are terrific.
I'm appreciating all the love and support.
And Welch tries to take it to the left, unable to find the bucket, but does get her own rebound. Gets it to House inside. House going to attack with the left, and she finds the bottom of the bucket this time. Miners within 13 now. That was a nice job. 2 aggressive takes there by the Miners on that possession. I think
the Miners are going to need to get back into this game.
I think they're going to have to start bringing the pressure out a little more in this 2-3, or maybe even try some man to try to force or speed up this Badger team.
Yep.
And the Badgers are trying to take a little air out of this ball game right now. They get into Ansley now, though. Kick out to Bliss. Bliss with the deep 2, can't connect. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds to the Miners. So right now, if you're the Badgers, I don't think you need to rush any shots at this point. You need to, if it's not a layup, I don't think you should be shooting it.
No, I think that's kind of their game plan too. Is they're going to slow the game down quite a bit and run some time off the clock when they can.
Miners get it back to the inbounder Welch. She's going to That might have been one of the easier times down the floor for the Miners to get it across half court. They're fighting hard to get the ball in the hands of House. They do. Screen by Welch. Back to her. She's going to get a chance to attack the lane. Nice dish to Burgum.
That's a great move. Great finish. Great pass.
That was a great possession there by the Miners. Good pass. Good catch. Good shot. 2 points. And they're going to bring out the pressure a little more. Speck picking up. They're able to get it. Abukari's got it. She loses the handle into the hands of Selke. The Miners force a turnover. Chance to cut into the lead again. Approaching halfway through the fourth quarter here. Here goes Welch attacking. She gets stopped by Ansley. Speck with it now in the corner. Tries to force one to Burgum. Does get it inside to her. And she's just off the mark. Good look, though, by the Miners, that possession. Ansley going to take her time getting it into the front court.
I think if you're the Miners, you got to put on some pressure right here. You can't just let them sit back and run time off the clock.
You got to force the 5 seconds on every time.
Yep.
Oh, and they turn the ball over right in the hands of Welch as Pinkerton can't handle that one. It was a tough pass for her to catch that time. Welch gets House a good look for 3. House just off the mark. Bliss with the rebound. And Bonners Ferry is going to take a timeout here on the floor now to gather. Coach is going to set up the game plan for the final 3 minutes here. So Carter, what do you think the Miners need to do to really shave into this lead here in the final 3:15?
I think they're going to have to really, speed up their defense, get the Badgers going, make some silly mistakes, get some silly turnovers from the Badgers. And then on top of it, I think they're going to have to come down and they're going to have to be quick on offense, get some easy buckets, but they can't hurry it enough to where they make those silly mistakes themselves.
You heard it from our basketball guru. He comes from a great basketball family here at Wallace. His dad, our athletic director, Mr. Bailey, was a great Miner basketball player. His brother.
He was all right back in the day.
Yeah, his brother wasn't a bad little Miner for us to.
Thanks, Coach.
And Carter is. He's not bad out there. He's got a little bit of skills, I think, sometimes.
I'll take that as a compliment, I guess.
I got to see how the rest of this season goes. But if you didn't know, Carter was actually named to the All-State team, was it the All-State team last year? Yeah. So he got a little love around the state for his basketball abilities. So hopefully one of our girls will get named to that team as well this year.
And I can see it happening with this go group.
And Hill within the corner gets nice pass inside to Abakari, and she knocks down the easy bucket. So that was a tough one there for the Miners, but good offensive possession for the Badgers. And Welch brings it across. Again, tough man-to-man defense here from the Badgers, making nothing easy on our Miners. And they're going to get a foul across the arm on Burmeister as she gets to go to the line for 1-and-1 now. They get that foul on number 23, Sierra Hill, and that is her 4th personal of the ball game here. So she's going to have to play smart.
Just as we've been saying all game.
Oh, excuse me, that's her 5th foul. So Sierra Hill has fouled out of the ball game, her 5th personal foul. She's played a nice ball game tonight for the Badgers.
Yes, she has. Just as we've been saying all game, Coach, these free throws are going to come into play more than they ever have.
And just off the front rim, Ansley pulls down another rebound. And the Badgers are going to try to take their time here. And that's Bayer trying to get all the way to the lane, and she draws a foul. Nice take there by Bayer here at the end of this one. She's going to get 2 shots from the line. Foul is on Burmeister, her 3rd personal. Only the 4th team foul for the Miners. So the Miners got some fouls to give, so they could get real aggressive. And she buries the first free throw. It might not be a bad idea the Miners start using some of those fouls.
Yep, this is the time they're going to have to take some more chances than they normally would,
Take those chances, try to force a steal. Nothing really hurts you at this point. And force them into maybe some 1-and-1 shots.
Yep.
Nice rebound there by Burmeister.
You have to push the ball here, get a nice look.
Ooh. And they do. They're going to get a carry call there on Phillips near half court. Tough break for the Miners right there. As if they can They got to slow the clock is the enemy right now to the Miners more than anything. So they need to work fast, work quick, try to score from the line. Abukari off the mark. Ball's tipped around. That's Pinkerton able to get it. She's going to get fouled on the shot attempt. So the ball's just not bouncing where the Miners needed to bounce on those missed shots. And Pinkerton's going to go to the line. They get that second foul on House, 5th team for the Miners. And she's off on the first. We got a Sheila, you rock out there. Sheila, she does the filming for our varsity basketball team, for our girls basketball team, films all their games for them. She does a great job. Second free throw is good by Pinkerton. Tipped out of bounds there by Villaluz. I like that last name.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Some names just come off the tongue a little bit better on the mic. They're kind of fun to say.
Yep, I know what you're saying.
And House with it now. Phillips does corral it for the Miners. They get it to Speck. She takes it into the baseline. And tough pass there, stolen away by Abukari. And Blackmore will slow it down here. Gets it to Villaluz. Over to Pinkerton. Gets it to Villaluz. She's going to take it up. She's off the mark. Ball tipped around, and House comes away with it. She's going to get a chance at one here, I think. And she does. She pulls up from 3. Buries the three-pointer. The Miners needed that one.
Yep, they did.
And it's 44-32 now. Under a minute and a half to go.
The Miners are going to need a few more of those from her to, really get back into this game.
Yep, Miners need to be getting right up body on a body right now.
Yes, they do.
And Pinkerton in the corner now. The ball's tipped away by Welch into the hands of Abukari. Off the mark. Tipped around. Oh, and nice hustle there by Pinkerton to chase that one down for the Badgers. So that'll be the 6th personal foul on the Miners now. Onto the floor is Bliss, as Pinkerton's going to take a seat here. And they get it into Bliss. Villaluz. Back into the corner. That's Bear. And she's off the mark. Nice offensive rebound by Blackmore. Welch applying the pressure. Got to get up on her. Oh, and nobody's... Oh, they get inside to Abukari. Kicks it out to Villaluz. Deep 2. Off the mark. Another offensive rebound. So the Miners just can't get the ball right now. Abukari, fight on the floor. Welch has it. And she rolled over with that ball, which is an automatic travel.
Yep.
So tough one. Good defense, though. I will say the Miners, they are down 12 right now. Probably not going to come back here with 26 seconds to go, but have played a much tighter game with this big 3A school and held their own all game long, which is that showing great improvement out of the Miners from the last time they played this Badgers team.
Looking at it from my point of view as like a student, these being my fellow classmates, it's awesome to see how they never gave up and how they're still, trying their best to stay in the game. And it's super promising for the future to see better games.
They're playing with great effort. Nice little move there by House. They unable to find the mark, but nice shot attempt. And rebound out to the Badgers. And we got about 10 seconds left. The clock's probably just going to run out in this one. Oh, but Abukari takes a shot at it, blocked by Burmeister. We got 5 seconds left. Here's House. She's going to fire one up. Oh, and off the mark, and that's how this one's going to end, folks. Good fight by both teams. Our Miners fell a little bit short tonight, but the effort level was there. They played this game much tighter than the last time they played. I saw some good things out of them tonight.
Yep, some great things out of the Miners tonight.
And that's how this one's going to end. The Badgers 44, your Wallace Miners 32. Channel 3 Sports calling the game for tonight. We had a great time. Carter Bailey did a great job his first night out.
Again, thanks for letting me come out, Coach. I really appreciate the opportunity.
We appreciated his help every moment of the way. So that's all here tonight from Kirby Krulitz Court and Channel 3 Sports. We'll see you next time, Miner fans.